go to. You go to a singles event, but end up dancing in the corner all night with the girls and no men approach.
POV, you go to a singles dating event, but end up dancing in the corner all night with the girls and no men approach. I wonder why. I wonder why no men are approaching you. Leave me a comment. Let me know down below. Would you approach this woman? I absolutely wouldn't go anywhere near her.
3 things I do not do as a single woman in her 30s. Number 1, I do not audition for roles that I did not ask to play. So if you're looking for a therapist, a savior, a stand-in mother.
Right, so that's unacceptable. But then when a woman expects a man to be her father, her provider, her emotional punching bag, her victim, that's okay, right? That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine for women to do that to men, but men should not expect anything out of a 30-year-old today. It's just absolutely not. By 30 years old, these women are already loaded down with so much trauma. You cannot expect them to do anything for you. Don't do it. Don't expect them to do anything for you. That'll be the biggest mistake of your life. Now, all of a sudden, you're doing too much. Get a grip, lady.
You've reached the wrong casting department. I am personally booked and unavailable. Number 2, and this one is so important. I do not do almost. I don't do almost committed. I don't do almost available. I don't do almost healed.
She's tired of almost, fellas. This woman right here, take a good long look at this individual right here. She is done with men telling her, oh, almost, maybe. Nah, she's been told that 20 years, since her early 20s. She's been getting her, back bent every other hour, every other day, however long it's been. From the moment she's turned 18 to now in her 30s, she's been passed around like the bachelor party stogie, and we're supposed to sit here and expect that, oh, now she has morals and she has standards, and now she won't accept this from men in her own age range. How about you take your morals, you take your justifications for what you're telling us, and you go.
I do not do potential. I do present. 3, I will not abandon myself to be chosen. So if I have to shrink, silence, or sabotage my own needs to keep you, that means that I'm not keeping me.
A lot of people want to send blankets or water. Just send your cash.
And again, this is something you did all in your 20s. All in your 20s, you sacrificed every part of yourself and gave yourself to any man that would look your way, as long as he met certain criteria, as long as he was attractive enough, as long as he paid for certain things for you, as long as you were able to, spread your thighs and he was able to spread his wallet all at the same time. You were perfectly fine with all that. But now all of a sudden you have these morals that you will never, ever break them. Not for just any ordinary man. Not for any average man. You will definitely still break them for that once in a lifetime Chad that you think that you deserve, and he could literally just pop up in a DM and you will throw all those morals out the window because, well, it's meant to be. It's like a princess story. It's meant to be, you guys. Again, you can take all of this information because it really doesn't matter anyway. No man is fighting his way to get to you right now. You're just coping with the fact that you'll be alone, and you're probably on your way to go get another cat. And you need to go pick up some more tidy cat kitty litter and some more kitten treats or whatever the hell cat ladies buy. It's just cope. It's just you coping with the fact that well, let's be real, you're going to be alone for the rest of your life.
And I worked way too hard to lose her again. Okay, I lied. 4, because this is a really important one and I do not want to leave it out. I do not confuse attention for affection. Compliments do not equal consistency, and I do not confuse butterflies with safety or chemistry with commitment.
Well, that's interesting because I don't think you know the difference between any of those things, because those things are all determined by how you feel in the moment and your emotions in the moment and how attractive that man is to you. That's it. So those hard lines you're telling all these men, those absolute things that you will never compromise on those things, but you will. You've been doing it this whole time, and you can post a video that gets 3,000 likes, and you can spread it around online, and you can say it, you can scream it from the rooftops. But men have seen that it really doesn't matter what women say. Women say a lot of things. None of that really matters. The only thing that really matters is what women do, and women have been proven that they will do whatever their emotions lead them to do.
Men don't like dating events, and this is what this man had to say. So yesterday I posted a video saying that men don't like dating events, and I asked the men to tell me if they felt like it's because it's like a meat market because they don't know what they're going to experience, and like women doing like all the things. And I got...
Let me just interrupt this individual here, and let me tell you about the dating events, because I think some guys kind of feel the same way I do. And if you do feel the same way I do, put your opinion down in the comments, I guess. Just let me know. I have no problem with dating events. I actually do not care either way. The only problem I have, and also let me preface that I've never been to a dating event. I've never been to a dating event. I'm just going to go ahead and throw that out there. Let me preface with saying that, or let me begin by saying that I have no problem with dating events. But what I've been seeing is that a lot of times men get charged incredible amounts of money just to show up to these dating events, just to get rejected. And in a lot of cases, which I saw a video where this one guy was getting insults hurled at him by a bunch of people. I just don't see why any man would want to do that. Okay, if it was maybe aimed towards men, if it was a very male-centric sort of meeting, I think that would probably work out better for men. And this is just what I'm seeing online.
The most amount of responses from men on TikTok ever. I posted a lot of videos, but this one, there's so many responses. Now, there was a lot of comments I was kind of like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And I just happened to see this one where he said, any man that has options would never step foot in a dating event, LOL. And it's an interesting thought process. Now, granted, I'm just using his comment just in a general, but I think that, so a couple things. I think that people go to dating events because they want to meet someone. I don't think that all men that go are terrible or desperate. I don't think that all women that go are terrible or desperate. I think that
Oh shit.
I do. A majority of women that go to dating events are super desperate. Do you know why? Because women have never had an issue dating. Women have never had an issue getting men to flock towards them. The issue women have is choosing actual good men and not just getting their, backpin every other day by a random dude they met online. That is the issue. Now with men, here's the thing. This is exactly how men think. Because if you're a guy and you're attractive, or you have these qualities that these women are looking for, you don't need dating events. You don't even need social media. These women will approach you. Just go to a bar on a random night. A woman will approach you if you fit the criteria. She will basically drag you back to her place and hop on top of you. Like, these men do not need to try. So a majority of the men that are going to be at the dating events are going to be men that are maybe having issues dating or whatever. And so these women are going to automatically think, okay, well, these men aren't worth it because why are they here? Even though they're also at the same event. You see how fucking stupid it sounds?
people go to dating events. Like me, I'm single, I'm 43, I'm successful. I feel like I'm very pretty. And I go to dating events sometimes because I'm like, it's a lot of different options, because I feel like if a man is coming to the dating event, then he's looking for a relationship. So that's why I go. Same reason why I would be on a dating app. Same reason why I would let somebody set me up. And I think that a lot of men feel like it's a lot when you go to these dating events. But I think some men, and then some people in general, just kind of have the wrong mindset. That it's like, when you go to a dating event, yes, people are looking for something. Yes, people are going to judge you immediately on your appearance. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean, if you show up at an event and it looks like you didn't care, you can see that, right? If you show up and you look like you care, you can see that.
That's all up to opinion. Okay, this woman is rambling on. I really don't know what the point of this whole video is. She's not addressing the fucking comment. I really hate when these motherfuckers do shit like this. Like, address the damn comment. It took me 30 seconds to address the comment. I made a 30-second reply. The comment was done. And you're sitting here saying, oh, well, people don't try to, if you look like you don't try. Who gives a shit? The only thing that matters is that a lot of times women will automatically disqualify men that they see at these dating events because they're at dating events. Why won't you address the issue here? Why won't you address the issue that men that are successful with dating are not going to be at dating events? Okay? If you find a quarter bag on the ground, you're not going to be running to the plug's house to buy some more. You're good. Like, go home. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of the situation here.
If you show up and you are interrogating someone and someone's like, someone can feel that. If you show up and it looks like you're just trying to work the room or you're trying to get every single girl's phone number or guy, people can see that. So I honestly don't think anything is wrong with dating events. I think that a lot of people need therapy. I think that hands down all day, every day. But I also think that people just kind of come with too much stuff. I think women come with too much stuff, and I think men come with the fear of the too much stuff or whatever, and some are entitled. But I'm curious.
No.
Why are they always saying that men are in fear of what women have? Have you noticed this? Every woman I've ever seen that takes this stance against dating and stuff, it's always like men are fearful about what women have or something. Like, why? Men are not fearful. There is no fear. Okay, men are just done. A lot of these men have checked out from dating. And you're wondering why they're not going to these dating events. It's because it's a waste of time. The dating, a couple things would have to happen for a lot of these guys to go to these dating events. For one thing, there would have to be like free food, free beer. It would have to be completely free. And they would have to get something out of it. Like, it would have to be something to eat, make their life easier. Open bar, free food, free nachos, something. So a guy can think, okay, well, at least I don't have to cook anything tonight. I can go get me something free to eat. There has to be a justification. It has to be free. And then there has to be some sort of guarantee for these men as well. There has to be a guarantee that it's not just going to be a bunch of 35-year-old cat ladies there that literally have nothing to offer men. Okay, a lot of these dating events just have these women that are already bitter. They're already traumatized. They're looking for the payday simp. They're like, oh, well, this guy's nice. He has everything. He offers everything. But he only makes $50K a year. My dream man makes, $200K a year. So I would be settling for, no, fuck that. Men are done with that shit. You're going to go up to an average man and say, oh, yeah, you're nice and everything. I just don't like that you're average. I just wish you were way above average. Yeah, no, fuck that. Men are tired of that type of shit. A lot of things need to change for men to actually actively want to go to these dating events. That's all it comes down to.
I've been seeing this guy for 3.5 weeks, and we've been on 6 dates. I'm 36F, he is 39M. He is great. He's so down to earth, thoughtful, self-aware, and sweet. I can tell he's a good one. We have so much in common, and he's one of the few men I feel like I can be my goofy self around. And that hasn't been the case with most of the guys I've been with in the past.
I'm going to go ahead and pause it here. This is a Reddit story here. It's called, Is It Normal to Feel Unsure After 6 Dates? So this woman, she's been dating this guy. They're in their 30s. So far, you think this is a great story, but this is actually more common than you think. Women are dating these men. They have all these positive things to say about these men, fellas. These men are perfect. They make them feel safe. They make them feel secure. But there's just something missing. What could be missing, you guys? What could be missing? What could these ran through 304s be missing from these men that are it's just not there?
I normally feel super anxious in the early stages, anxious attachment style, and I've never felt that with him. He is consistent and provides reassurance without me having to ask. He makes me feel calm. We both have the same dating goals and have both said that we think something is here and want to explore it. The only thing that's glaring right now.
Okay, so let's recap here. He makes her feel safe. He makes her feel secure. They have the same dating goals. They're both attracted to each other. Everything is perfect in this meeting here, you guys. But what is it? Well, what could be missing? What is the missing piece of the puzzle here? I'm so confused. She's confused. She doesn't know what's going on. She has no idea why she could be in her late 30s and she just doesn't have the spark with this guy. But let's continue the story. Let's see what it could be.
Now is the fact that I don't want to rip his clothes off. I'm a very sexual person, and I'm used to wanting to jump into bed with men on date 2 or 3 if I like them. I also think historically, I've used physical attraction as a driving force behind who I chose to pursue. And I'm sure that's what's gotten me into situationships with emotionally unavailable men.
Women.
Okay, well, at least she admits it. At least she is admitting right here that she's ran through and she's only dated a guy. You know, first date is all she needs before she's getting her back bent over the kitchen counter and getting her turkey stuffed. I mean, that's basically what she's saying here, right? She's in her 30s, so let's see, you go out on, I'll be generous, like one date a week, one weekend date, right? That's 48 a year, 48, that's 480 for over a decade. So you know she's been turkey basted 500 plus times. So yeah, she's done. She's cooked. There's really nothing this man can do that can satisfy a woman that has, you know, I'm not going to make any more euphemisms. You know what I'm talking about.
We agreed to take things slow, to get to know each other before introducing and risking getting prematurely attached. We have gone as far as oral, which was amazing, but I just don't look at him and immediately want to jump his bones. He's a handsome guy and I am attracted to him, but when I look at him, I don't think, wow, he's so hot. When we make out, I don't feel a ton of passion. Is this normal? If I'm not feeling that type of passion yet, can that kind of thing build and develop? Is the lack of that type of thing an indicator that it won't work? Is it normal to be unsure after 6 dates?
You know, and all we can do is pray for her. But still, this is real shit.
Here is the issue here, and this is something that I don't think women understand. Men, a lot of the times, just deal with this. They're with a woman, you know, she's mildly attractive, but he's not thinking, oh, well, I could have a better connection with someone else. A lot of men do not think this way. A lot of men will love the woman they're with. But see, whenever you have a woman that's been with 300, 400, 500 different dudes and she's been, you know, dicked down so many times, she loses that ability. She always thinks, oh, well, these other men always did it better, so there's got to be a better man out there. Why would I settle for this guy? He doesn't even dick me down better than any of those other men. I can just go find another man. But a lot of average men don't think this way. They find a woman that is mildly attractive, takes care of herself, is mentally stable, emotionally sound, and they can live a happy, amazing life with that woman. Women do not feel the same way. But let me know what you guys think, fellas. Let me know what you think of the new Reddit story format. I kind of put that to an AI voice. Let me know is it too annoying? I don't know. I think it's saving my voice when I was reading those Reddit stories because I tend to lose. I've been noticing I lose my voice a lot. So I'm just trying to save that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Give me your opinions. Like the video and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.